What's going on, YouTube? Just waking up and we're about to do some breakfast here. We're gonna do a smoothie, just a strawberry banana smoothie. Nothing too fancy. Just down in some water right now, stretching out, trying to wake up, get ready for the day. Just got back from camping yesterday, so we were up in the mountains for a few days, and just got to get unpacked, cleaned up, you know, stuff back to normal. That type of stuff before the work week starts tomorrow. So today's a rest day. We're not running, anything like that. May do some other exercises, but nothing training related or anything like that. Maybe have some fun later, but yeah, gonna be doing some cooking later though. We're gonna do some Colcannon. If you know what that is, then I'll have a vegan version for it, or for you here pretty soon. If you don't know what Colcannon is, then you'll see, just keep watching the video. It's an Irish dish, so it's good stuff. We're gonna be making that for our lunches this week, and yeah, among other things, so stay tuned, guys. You're stuck. Checking out my vegan instant pot cookbook here. I find a recipe for lemon pudding, gelatin, vegan gelatin. Alright guys, so here's what I promised you. Colcannon, and I'll put the spelling of it up on the screen here, but basically all it is I got 5 pounds of potatoes here peeled. You can leave the peel on if you want to. I do sometimes, especially if I'm using red potatoes. I always use the peel too. These ones are just Idaho russet potatoes, so I peeled them. We got about half of a head, more like 3/4 of a head I would say, of just green cabbage here. You can use kale if you want to use kale instead of cabbage. I prefer the cabbage. Then you got half an onion diced up here, and we got just some salt, pepper, and a little bit of garlic powder for our seasoning. This you can kind of just calculate yourself how much you need based on how much you like. But we're going to put it in the Instapot. I'm going to put in 3 cups of water. We're going to do it 10 minutes and then 10 minutes slow release, and then we'll quick release the rest of it, and we'll see how it came out, and then we'll have to mash them up. So we'll be back with that footage here. Alright, so this is done. We're just going to pop it open here. Okay. Basically, we're just going to drain off any excess water. We're going to put it in the bowl here. We added about a tablespoon of Earth Balance. We're going to put that in there with that, and then we're going to blend it up here. So we'll see what it looks like in a second. Alright, so we got it in the bowl. Now as we're blending it here, we're going to be putting in some of this. I don't know why I like the vanilla one. Most people just use the regular one or use almond milk or whatever. I think the vanilla gives it a good flavor, so I use it. I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. And bam, there you have it after it's all whipped. So you can whip it, turn this around here. So you can whip it a couple different ways. You can do it thicker, where it's like chunkier pieces of potato and cabbage, or you can just like really whip it where it's just creamy. I like it either way. In fact, usually the chunkier way is better, to be honest, but you can do it either way. That's pretty much it. If you want like a full video on this recipe, just ask for it. I can do like a more in-depth one with like measurements and stuff, but yeah, that's it. Alright guys, so we're going to be trying this but with dinner tonight. Let's take a look here at the ingredients. Seems easy enough. Alright guys, there it is. There's the finished product. Annie's vegan mac and cheese. Let's give it a shot here. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's definitely more creamy than cheesy. It's not super salty at all. It's not cheesy in that sense, like it's not super salty, but it's good. It's nice and creamy. It's got a good flavor to it. Like if you wanted it to be cheesier, just throw in like some nutritional yeast in there with it, and maybe like a little bit of water to help with absorb the nutritional yeast into it. But other than that, it's really, really good, actually. Alright guys, so you saw how the mac and cheese came out. So the last thing that I wanted to mention today is just basically what we take camping to eat. So like on this trip for dinner, we used these type of hot dogs here, and then these type of hot dogs over here. So we had two different types of hot dogs or veggie dogs, whatever the hell you want to call them, right? And then we had, you know, snacks, fruit for breakfast. It's always fruit for the most part, although that was a mistake because it was super hot up there and the bananas didn't do so well. But you always have a backup. And just lots of other stuff for sandwiches, for lunch. Just keep it real simple. Vegan camping ain't exactly the hardest thing in the world. It's super easy. So, especially nowadays with all the burgers and veggie dogs and all that stuff. It's super easy. Anyway guys, that's it for today. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Until next time guys, take care.